Hey there, everybody. This is Andy's free guitar chart videos. I'm going to reach over to get my guitar here. um, Lesson number 12, and they're just going to keep on numbering. So I'm sure we won't run out of numbers. Um, just a little recap what we're working on in 9, 10, 11 was mostly just starting a pentatonic scale from a different string. So if the original is like going to be a G-shaped pentatonic scale played off of a G minor, okay, that's a standard because the parent and the sixth minor, Aeolian, whatever it's called, is they're related. So when you play an E shape, for some reason my guitar is out of tune, but I've worked on it. That is, its parent major is the G shape there, so you just change that to this. Okay, so it'd be like, and then you can pretty much just play in. Wait a minute. Perhaps that key was better skipped. It made some noise. So, in other words, the minor scale. Let's if I'm going to do what I'm going to talk about, the same relationship exists with A minor and C. The minor scale would be, and the major scale would be. Okay, so suppose I'm doing this. Here is the G G-shaped, the G-shaped B flat major played as a G minor. Okay. All right, that would be a different earlier lesson, or if I did do lessons that involve that stuff, we could talk about that now. We could talk about it then, but I don't want to go backwards in the stream of the discussion. So it's just easy to remember if you're doing an E minor. Okay, this is actually going to come out of my instrument as a C because I down tune the strings, 2 whole steps each string. But and you could do that, but you don't want to do that unless you know what you're doing. You want to find which inversion on the piano sounds like what I just played. It's actually a low version. Because the inversion, that's the first thing I learned about guitar. After I learned the chords, alright, I learned that the strings okay, and the E shape doesn't give you a perfect arpeggiation. The C shape does. Okay, so the C shape be up here, So if we're doing like an A minor here, and we want to do the C shape, so it's going to be a C shape to B flat. I know that because this particular note that's up here on the second to the highest string is the root that I know, the first root that I learned actually, and so that has all the arpeggios. If you do it down on the bar, okay, and if you double this here and you get the G even. Alright, so on this piano it would actually be A flat. Okay, so what I was going to cover, which I'm a little tired, was going to cover that we're going to start so when you're say doing a B flat major here, E shaped B flat, where's the root on E shaped? It is right here. The root on E shaped is right there. Okay, now I made this chart today. Let's talk about the chart. Okay, the root on the root in the E shape is here. Now this is a keyless chart. There's colors, but in this particular chart, it doesn't have a little keyboard here that shows you the colors. I didn't have a white keyboard. I've had them, but you know, I didn't have a little white keyboard icon I could show you. So the colors in this case are the colors of the caged shapes. They've earned their colors. Okay, they've earned their own colors. However, the blue, you know, is the A shape. I notice is from the blue is from the A shape starts on the 5, the 5th of the key. So this is keyless. It could be even though a hint right here is if you have 2, 3, a 3 here, okay, and you want to draw a fret right here, right where my cursor is, then it becomes a C. It becomes a C map, because your root would be here in that first C. Don't look at these guys yet. You want to look over here. Okay, this is still on warped. So our only real warped keyboard on this in today's discussion is up here. We could go to other charts, but it's better to stay on the chart. So I give them colors. They earn their own colors, but they're not necessarily the color of the note. So in this case, the red note is 6th, which would be the A note in the key is C, but it could be any key. So these are not key signatures, they're shapes. And on the guitar, if you play an open C on a guitar, excuse me, I just woke up a little while ago and I want to get this done before I have to get going today. I have to get to my meeting, and I have an appointment, and then I have to visit my dad, who's sick in the hospital. So my brother's out there now with his kids and my mom, so they're already crowding him. He's going to pull through. I'm praying. So, but 95 years old, if someone goes to the hospital, you